My name is Jacob Stockslager, and today we're at Stockslager's Greenhouse and Garden Center. 1959 is when the operation here started with my grandpa and grandma started the business. And then around 1980 is when my dad and uncle Duke and Scott Stockslager came into the business, along with Scott's wife Barb Stockslager. Up to that point, we were a seasonal operation, just spring bedding plants. We'd shut down in the summer and then restart the business in January, February for the next spring. 1980 is when we went to a year-round operation where we included fall garden mums, as you can see in the background here. That's what we're growing right now, along with poinsettias for the Christmas holiday season. 2 years ago, we installed the AeroNet system that Damatex has been working together with, that is allowing remote sensors to be installed. Our goal with the remote sensors initially was we have some older Quonset houses, smaller houses that aren't connected, they're not gutter connects, where we have used for the last 40 years a Sensaphone, and we have thermostats in there on phone wire. And so if a heater goes out, it gets too cold, Sensaphone will call us, but then we come up here, we have to, okay, now which house is it? Is it in the front of the range? Is it in the back of the range? And so we have to start going through each house until we find that house that is too cold at that point. With the remote sensors that we've placed in those houses, we'll get that notification. We know what house to go to, and if it's 2 a.m., we're up here, we're going straight to that house, because as we all know as growers, it's those times that every second counts before a house gets too cold that you could lose a crop. So with the installation of Damatex in our greenhouses, after seeing how well it worked on our mum crops, what we've installed are the solenoids along with the moisture probes. It's been a very effective way for us to automate the hanging baskets with the moisture probes, as well as containers on the ground. We put the drip tape in, we'll set out the combo pots, and then we'll plug in the moisture probe, set our parameters, and we're able to irrigate and automate very effectively on growing those crops out in the greenhouse. And then we roll into mums, those same zones on the floor, grow our mums that way, and poinsettias. We also utilize that irrigation system for our poinsettias with the drip tape. Overall, we've been very satisfied making this change with Damatex. With the controlled growth that we get using the moisture probes, it helps us finish and grow a better crop that way. It allows labor to go elsewhere in the facility that we know that our crops are being irrigated. We've purchased pieces of equipment in the past, and that's all that we were getting with that service. So we've learned with our production line, we want to find equipment and manufacturers out there that are going to be there to support us, and that goes the same with Damatex. If I need to make a phone call and I know they're going to be there, and the support staff that comes with it, they're going to get our facility back to working. As far as having the app now, the ease of using that, I'm able to share that with my growers. They can log in, they can see the temperatures, the roof vent positions, and it's very efficient on being able to access that, as to where we used to have to remote in on a desktop computer. It's working very nice in that regard. Yeah, over the last 5 years since we've started working with Damatex, we've been very satisfied. Initially it was just the figuring out how can we grow our crops with those moisture probes, and then it led into, hey, we can do this with environmental control and helping you with growing a better crop in the greenhouses. And if I have any questions on, hey, can we do this? Can we add this? Can we look at what can we do with growing in this greenhouse? The staff at Damatex is more than willing to give that opportunity and take that challenge on and figure out a solution for us.